everybody.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome back to the Driver's Training Podcast.
I'm Audrey.
I'm Suzy, and we have 100 subscribers now.
Yay!
Woohoo!
That's so awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Can't wait to get our YouTube plaque in the mail.
Right. It's actually, I got a notification saying it was shipped.
Yep,
So
it's on the way. Can you believe, like, back in the day, like, it was so rare to hit, like, 1 million subs or whatever. Like, I feel like YouTube would reach out to you and then send the plaque. But now you have to, like, you can basically just buy one.
yeah.
Like, online. Crazy.
You could buy followers now, too. So it's pretty easy.
Yeah, that's actually what I did to get us to 100.
Yeah, we
You'd
bought
think I
all
would have
our
bought more,
fans.
but
That's like, at the rate we're going, it's like 5 new subscribers per episode. So it's like
we're blowing up.
We're really spending a lot of the big cash to get our views in.
Yep, give it like 10 years and maybe we'll be at 1,000.
I think it's so funny. Our last episode was called our flop era, and it's definitely our least viewed video
Yeah,
yet.
it literally performed the worst out of everything, which is also really funny because it was a really bad episode, genuinely. So,
I mean, it makes sense. Like, that's okay.
yeah, like I would click in and click out too.
Yeah, I don't blame y'all. But
we're back. We're refreshed. We had
Yeah.
a little break from filming our last episode until now.
Wait, because Suzy went on vacation. I can't believe we didn't put that in our topic list.
I know.
Do you want to talk
I just
about
forgot.
It
It
all?
feels like so long ago now.
It does. It was like a week ago.
Yeah. I don't know why it feels like it's been a month.
I don't know.
It's just been a crazy week.
It's been such a crazy week.
No, but it was really fun. I got to see my friends. I went skinny dipping in Lake Huron at 1 in the morning.
Wow.
I saw so many stars. I've never seen the sky like that in my life. I had a little chocolate with a little something in it.
Oh.
But I did half of a micro dose. And didn't really feel anything.
Oh.
So I
Yeah.
might have to try that again one day.
I would do it with you.
Aw, that'd be cute. We should.
That would be cute.
But yeah, it was just this cute little small town on the coast in Michigan. We all bought toe rings because that just kind of seemed like the vibe for the weekend. And it's also so funny. I don't think this is going to be funny to you or anyone listening, but there was an inside joke all weekend. Because a few of them go to the same yoga studio and do yoga, and it's a big thing. And there's this one instructor at the studio named Suzy. And I swear for the whole first day, this lady just kept coming up in conversation, time and time again.
The
oh,
instructor?
Suzy told me that, yeah. And then oh, well, Suzy, blah, blah, blah. And I remember Suzy recommended all this shit. And then we were just on the beach the next day. Also maybe after having some chocolate or something. And I was like, can I just say how insane it is that we've talked about Suzy every single hour that we've been on this trip, and everyone was laughing. Everyone clapped. Everyone laughed.
And everybody clapped.
But then it just became kind of a thing for the rest of the weekend where it was what would Suzy do? And just replacing Suzy was being used as a noun, a verb, an adjective. She kind of became the focal point of our whole weekend. She kind of was the BJ Puffs to us. I don't know if you want to if we should get into the BJ Puffs lore or save that for another day.
I feel like we need to save that for another day.
Yeah, that's a really special.
That's maybe a 420 special.
Dang, that's next year.
Yeah, but for those who know about BJ Puffs, you know about BJ Puffs.
Yeah.
But,
so she basically became that just character in our lives.
That's really funny.
And it was really a great time.
I'm sure she brought you together too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that I followed her on Instagram. She like goes to raves and stuff, but
That's crazy.
she's kind of everything to me now.
Yeah.
And I've never met this woman in my life,
but
she changed mine. So shout out to my goat.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, good trip. I spent a couple days at home, which is always, I don't know, sometimes it's fun, but they're also just constantly doing construction on their house. And so there's just like holes in my wall and like no bathroom. Well, there's like a bathroom, but it's like my feet are always just covered in like dirt and my socks just like coated in sawdust.
There's always
and
like
everything.
feral cats outside that house.
There's so many. Oh, there were kittens. This time there were 2 new kittens.
My dad, his coworkers found kittens outside his work. Aww. 4 of them.
Aw.
Actually 5, but 1 did not make it.
Yeah, no, I think there were 4, and now there are 2.
Yeah.
So my mom says she thinks that the mom cat might be racist because it's like a black cat, and the only 2 kittens left are like full black cats, and then the other 2 were like mixed.
Oh.
So
okay,
but that's her prerogative, you know.
Will.
That's
yeah.
As a mother, she had to make that choice, and I support her.
That's Tyler was telling me about like the story of their cat Ellie. She had kittens, and she had 4 in total. 1 passed away.
Rip.
2 of them like were perfectly healthy, and then the other one did not have a tail or a leg because I guess from what the vet was saying, like it must have gotten crushed like while giving birth.
Ooh.
But they came home from work and Ellie was eating it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's so nasty.
It's like really bad. And like they were like, oh my God, and took it to the vet, and the vet was like, this is like, we could keep it alive, but it's gonna be a really painful life and really expensive, or we can just put it down.
Let it go.
Yeah.
So let's just say that cat is no longer with us.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Not very demure.
Listen.
Listen. I went the other day, I was just like super, super tired, so I slept pretty much the whole day. Woke up from like on and off napping, demure all over my page, all over my feed. Don't know where it came from. Well, I know it came from that one TikToker, which so awesome that she's like getting her transition paid for.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. But like, I do not like, shut up. Literally all the marketing teams caught on to it so quickly.
So
too.
I feel like this has been like the quickest turnaround of like new slang that comes out.
Yeah.
And I know that like I feel like recently like the turnover has already been really quick, because like back in the day you'd be able to be like badger like for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And like people would be like, that's so funny, like that's that YouTube
like,
video.
Family Guy, mom.
Exactly. And it's like people just knew, and it was funny, and it lasted. But nowadays you get something, it blows up, and then all of a sudden everyone is using it, and it gets so overused so quickly. Because look, did I like demure the first 48 hours? Sure. It was fun. It was a blast. I could apply it to my life. I was making little jokes. People were laughing. It was fine. But now, you're right. Like, the marketing execs have caught on, and it's gone too far.
Like, why is Chili's commenting like that's very demure on like
shut up.
Shut
the fuck up. I hate you.
I kind of feel that way about Brat Summer, low key.
Yeah, Brat has definitely hit that point.
Like, I love Charlie, I always will, but like the marketing people have gotten into it, and it's just very frustrating. Yesterday I went to the bookstore and I was just like browsing, and there was a whole table with a whole bunch of different books, and there was a sign with the Brat font that said farewell to Brat Summer.
Oh my god.
And I was like, should I get a gun? But should
we kill ourselves?
I did get a book off of that table.
Ooh, you fell for it.
Yeah, I got my year of rest and relaxation.
Oh, I have that.
Yeah, I've been recommended it a couple of times. So.
Yeah. I never finished it, but
I heard it's really good.
yeah, someone or my friend sent me a screenshot of someone posting about Brat like on LinkedIn, and I'm like, that's too far. No. Like when it's made it to LinkedIn.
Yeah, that's really bad.
I hate LinkedIn. I'll always hate it.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I got my job, low key. But that's like how it should be used. It shouldn't be used being like the amount of posts that's like,
I'm a LinkedIn influencer.
the posts that are like, I turned down an applicant today. Mm-hmm. Here's why.
He was homeless. He was gay. But I gave him a chance anyway. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just the craziest. And I'm sure, like, at this point, half of it's all, like, AI generated. Like, someone going into ChatGPT and being like, invent a story.
Have you heard of the dead internet theory?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's crazy. You should explain it for anyone who doesn't know.
So dead internet theory is basically like anything that you see online is like not real content.
It's like a bot.
It's like bot content. And I definitely like, ever since hearing about like what dead internet theory is, I've definitely noticed it more and more. Like, I don't know, just
like especially on Twitter, like I feel like no one is real. Like I'll open like any like kind of popular post and every single comment under it is like a blue check AI generated like bot response.
Yeah, that, and also people like some TikToks I'll see and I'm like, this is people in the comments will be like, this is proof that the dead internet theory is real. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like clearly AI generated content. Like you'll type in like a trend and then have someone create a video based on it and then put a popular audio behind it. And it's basically just like content farming.
Yeah.
So you get revenue from the views.
It's so crazy.
Yeah. So
if you start seeing videos on our TikTok like this, don't say a word.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, the internet is dead, but I still have fun.
Speaking of the internet, you wanted to talk about like Addison Rae and like old TikTokers. Where are they now?
Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of reflection. Because Addison Rae, I feel like she's done the biggest like pivot from her like TikTok stardom personality to like who she is now. Like she just dropped Diet Pepsi.
Yeah.
Did you listen to it?
No, but I've heard it's good.
I like it. I watched the music video first and I was like, oh, this is kind of weird and I don't like it. But the more I listen, like it just keeps growing on me. And like she featured on that Charlie song.
Yeah.
And she's just been dressing like so cool, and I feel like she just completely like flipped her image.
I need a bad bleep. Addison Rae. Little shorty the baddest. Yeah, she got her way.
I don't remember the last word, but like to go from that to Diet Pepsi, like it's a feat, you know?
Yeah.
And then you have like Dixie D'Amelio like saying the N-word. Like
yeah.
It's just very silly.
It is crazy to see like where influencers end up and everything. Like I know he started on Vine, but like Jason Nash and how like he literally is begging people for money on TikTok Live.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Who is the one who is gay but like went to conversion?
Lohanthony.
Like, I mean, I guess he wasn't like a TikTok famous person, but like
he was on YouTube.
He was on YouTube, Vine.
Mm-hmm. Lohanthony's video of the way.
And now he's just like, I just feel so bad for him.
I mean, yeah, I just wonder like what stopped him from living his truth.
I don't know. Some Christian conversion therapy, methinks.
Maybe he just had a bad gay experience.
When the dick's so bad, you turn straight.
You go to a conversion therapy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Can they make conversion therapy to make you gay? Because I'd go to that.
You need that, low
Can
key.
I say that?
I feel like probably not, but like I feel like you need that.
Yeah. Like I would go just to like try it out. If they the people that are like, "Oh, it's a choice." Well, then can I choose to be gay?
Right?
Checkmate.
You definitely can, cuz you could kiss a little girl at a party.
Not a little girl. No.
You can give a girl
young
a
woman.
little kiss.
Okay.
At a party. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How about that?
How about that? What did you say earlier? What was the song you sang earlier?
What?
With the random.
Fuck. I don't know. I said something really funny before we were recording.
Yeah, just about being random.
It was the Moana song.
Oh yeah.
What can I say except I'm random? Which is like probably one of the worst like things that's ever come out of my mouth.
No, I feel like it was really bad last week when you opened, or not last week, but the week before. You were like, "Hey, every pony."
Oh yeah, and that was like 2 weeks ago. I'm not normal.
But
weird. I'm free. I'm a weirdo.
Yeah. You ever see me without this hat?
It's weird.
You wanted to talk about celebrity relationships.
Yeah, still kind of on the celebrity kick. I've just been like really into like pop culture lately. I don't know. I was just thinking about like Dumois and like celebrity relationships and like having a public relationship versus a private relationship, and kind of just brainstorming like what the best way to do it is. Because me as a viewer and as like a content consumer, I love when celebrity couples are like public and post pictures together a lot. But I feel like being in the relationship, that would suck or be horrible. So some of the examples that are coming to my mind, Jacob Elordi and Olivia Jade, like I feel like they've been together forever and I've not seen like one picture of them like holding hands or whatever. And it's like I don't really give a fuck about Olivia Jade, but like I would love to see them. Like I would love to see them as a couple. But then you have like there was Dylan Minnette and like his ex-girlfriend Lydia. I don't know who that is. He was in Wallows. But like they had a very public relationship and then they broke up. And like everyone was like commenting on it like so much. Like she would like, post like or like she would post like her own TikToks and all the comments would be like, did they break up, like just like so like speculative and weird. But now he's like also posting with his new girlfriend and then people are like, whoa, he like never posted like this with Lydia. And it's like that, it's just like I think people are too involved in it, but also I like to be too involved. Like it's kind of fun to me.
I think it's kind of like a double-edged sword. I think there's like pros and cons.
I'll double edge on his sword. Anyway, keep going.
Mike, is this thing on?
Mike. Okay. Anyway, you were saying.
I saw a TikTok that was like, come live a day in the life with me as a Nepo girlfriend. And this girl is dating TV Girl.
The band?
Yeah, like the lead singer in TV Girl. So she just like showed the day in the life of her at like a music festival, and she was like, yeah, I just basically hung out in VIP all day. Like I got all this food. This is me and my boyfriend like eating lunch, and Chappell Roan is sitting literally right behind him.
Oh my god.
And she was like, I was trying to not freak out. And just like I think that's fun because it was like the vlog was her like clearly showing the benefits of her being like a Nepo girlfriend, which is another term like I never heard before, but I was like, oh, that's funny. That's low-key how I feel when I go to eat at Giovanni's restaurant and they send out food for me. But yeah, I think that's fun because it didn't really show too much of their relationship. She just focused on like the perks of being in the relationship.
Right. I think that is kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I don't know what the right way to do it is. What do you think you would do?
Like if I was also famous and dating someone famous, or
yeah, maybe like two celebrities.
Well, I think if I was famous, I wouldn't post that much to begin with.
Yeah.
Because I don't really post that much now to begin with.
That's true. You are kind of a lurker.
Yeah, I am, which is crazy because I wasn't really like before. I think once I started dating Giovanni, I just like all the attention that I wanted from online, I got from him.
Whoa.
So I just stopped posting as much.
That's crazy.
But I don't know. Like, I definitely would post, like, you know, the girls that don't post their boyfriends' faces.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know who it is.
Yeah.
I'd post, like, chest down at like the dinner table and like be like dinner with him.
With him. Yeah. That's I don't know. I feel like I would want to keep it private, but it depends on how hot he is.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Frances has been trying to eat this plant like all day and she's driving me crazy. Here, none for you. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Ooh.
Did you hear my knee crack?
Yeah,
I'm
that
getting
was kind of
old,
crazy.
man. I'm getting real old. What are some of your favorite celebrity couples? Do you have any?
I know this is like a really common answer, I bet, but Zendaya and Tom Holland.
Mm-hmm.
Like, very good couple, very nice celebrity couple.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, that's like the only one that comes to mind for me.
Yeah, they're very nonchalant.
Yeah.
I was like thinking about them too when I was coming up with topics. Like, I feel like they do it in a really good way.
Really quick, 2 questions for you, and then I have like a kind of on-topic question.
Okay.
What is your favorite celebrity couple?
Okay. Oh, we're just gonna do one at a time.
Yeah, one at a time.
I think I'm blanking on everyone that I've ever heard of, but there's this one couple with, his name is Reese. On TikTok, it's like guy with a camera or whatever, and then he's dating I forget her name, but she was on Sex Lives of College Girls, and like they're just a cute little couple, and they're fun and I like them. So I guess that, because I can't think of anybody else.
Okay. And then second question, do you have your crush of the week?
I do have my crush of the week. That's, you know what? We forgot to do it last week, and maybe that's why the episode flopped.
Yeah, there was just too much else going on.
Yeah, but people were like, we really want the crush of the week, and so
Yeah,
we're going
we
to
heard
boycott
this.
if we don't get it. But I will say my crush of the week this week is Tom Blythe, who played Coriolanus Snow.
Yes.
In the Hunger Games prequel, which is the book I'm reading right now, and so I'm basically picturing him.
That's what I did the whole time
that I'm
too.
reading it, and like him with his little like blonde buzz cut is like so.
He is very handsome.
He's very handsome, and he also just got cast in a rom-com for one of Emily Henry's books. It's one of the ones I haven't read yet. I really liked one of her books, and I didn't really like another one, so I'll see how I feel about this.
Nice.
But
that's a good answer.
Thank you. He's British. He does, I think, have blue eyes or green eyes or something, which is like
It's blue eyes.
Again, really scary. I just feel like as someone with blue eyes, like I can't date someone else with blue eyes.
No.
Like that just feels like really wrong.
It'd be too much.
Yeah. Isn't it already like a gene from like incest?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Awkward. That's so awkward.
Okay.
Anyway.
So,
did you have a third question?
No, the third question, I didn't have a third question, but
Oh.
this was like kind of on the topic of celebrity still and like celebrity couples. Because have you heard about the drama with Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni?
I have.
You guys. Okay, so if you haven't heard about it, basically what happened is Justin Baldoni directed this movie and starred in this movie with Blake Lively.
Called It Ends With Us,
Yeah.
based off the book by Colleen Hoover, who I think is a freak. Anyway,
Yes.
continue.
I've also heard she is a freak, but it's basically a movie/book about domestic violence. And Justin Baldoni is literally the only person in the entire cast who has been like promoting
Speaking up like about like
resources
DV, yeah.
and everything. And Blake Lively was like,
get your girlfriends, wear your florals, like go see the movie.
yeah, and like not talking about what the movie's actually about. And they were like, what is your advice for like people who you would meet and talk to you about like the situation that like they're going through, and it's like your characters? And she's like, come over to my house.
So she's like, oh, do they want like my phone number, my email, like the best way to get in touch? Like, should I just share my location? Like, let me just share my location. And she was just being so like smug, nasty about
like
it.
ignorant. And then she was like, go buy tickets to our movie and then go buy tickets to my husband's movie.
Dude, actually, least favorite celebrity couple, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds.
That's what I was thinking too.
They're so like cursed and evil. I don't think either of them are actually like real people.
Actually, I changed my answer. They're both like, that's a bad celebrity couple. And also Ryan Reynolds, or just like terrible, like what's it called, not discography, but like filmography.
Yeah.
Like it's literally like Deadpool and like that's it.
And
I feel
Free
like
Guy.
yeah.
No, he's just been in like shit movie after shit movie
That
and just playing
new
the exact
John
same
Krasinski
character.
movie. If
Oh yeah, the like imaginary friend.
yeah. But my least favorite celebrity couple is actually Chrissy Teigen and John Legend.
Oh, see, I feel like they haven't really been in the public eye lately, so I kind of forgot about them.
True.
But they are really annoying.
Yeah.
I will say it's kind of upsetting about Ryan Reynolds because really weirdly, like, I don't know how this happened, but he was like my first celebrity crush. I think it's because I saw The Proposal and I'm pretty sure that was the first like actual rom-com that I watched.
Wow.
And so it kind of just cemented something in my brain, and I was like, wait, like this is kind of a vibe.
A whole ass vibe.
So I had a bit of a crush on him like as a kid, but I just get more and more disappointed by that every day as he
That is
continues to
sad.
suck balls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you would date a celebrity, or could you?
I think I could.
How like famous?
I think maybe like C-list celebrity.
Okay, I can rock with C-list.
Yeah, like I feel like B-list would be a little
much.
too much, and like A-list would be like insane.
Way too much.
That would be because like A-list celebrity, that's like Taylor Swift, like
Yeah.
Beyonce,
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, I'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, that's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to think I could, but I also am just like so awkward.
Oh, I definitely am too, but like I think people would find me endearingly awkward.
I see that.
That Suzy sent me a TikTok that was like, they hate to see like two awkward best friends vibing together, and it was just
And
like,
look at us.
yeah, that's literally us.
It's like, oh, if they hate to see it, then why do we have 100 subscribers?
Yeah. Okay, one last thing about celebrities.
Okay.
Because you wanted to talk about how people need to care more when you discover someone before they blow up.
Yep, I have a hot take.
And I know you're going to be talking about Chappell Roan.
Okay, spoiler. Like, let me breathe. Okay, basically, Audrey already said it, but my hot take is that we should care more about when somebody like discovers an artist before they're big, because I feel like it's always something where it's like, yeah, with Chappell Roan, like I saw her in 2018, like I knew about her like way early on, and now she's obviously gigantic and everyone in the world knows her.
She's a massive woman.
And I feel like every time I'm like, oh yeah, I saw Chappell Roan in 2018, people are just like, okay, cool. Yeah. But I think it should be a bigger deal. And it's like, I get it. I get being on the other side of it, and it's like, who cares? But I think we should just care more, because I think that is kind of a cool thing. Mm-hmm. Like, I should be rewarded for having tastes beyond my peers.
You kind of like made them famous for everyone else.
Exactly. Like, if I wasn't at that show in 2018 with like 50 other people, like maybe she would have stopped performing. Yeah. You know? No,
that's a really good point.
So you can thank me for Chappell Roan.
Long story short.
Yeah. No, it's like I don't need the praise like that, but like I just feel like there should be a little bit more recognition.
Yeah. I feel like there's not a person I can think about
that you knew before they were big.
Yeah. I mean, the only person, I guess, well, okay, I think
there's Halsey. Like, did you know Halsey on Tumblr before she was Ashley Frangipane?
But I didn't listen to Halsey like that.
Oh. I saw her on tour.
Really?
Yeah. For Badlands, I think.
That's crazy.
Which is like kind of the time to go.
Yeah.
And now she's engaged to Avon Jogia. Okay, favorite
I didn't
couple.
know they were engaged.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep,
crazy.
I love them.
Our tri-bi queen. But what was I gonna say? Oh, Borns.
Yeah. Here we go again.
But no, he's been canceled, so I don't know if that really counts. But I low-key feel that way about Charlie XCX. Because I saw her in concert. Borns opened for her, and it was a double headlining show for her and Bleachers.
Whoa.
So like Jack Antonoff. Maybe I could say Jack Antonoff too then. Because I've loved Bleachers since like 2015.
Yeah.
And now Jack Antonoff has won like Best Producer like several times at the Grammys.
He needs to be like put down though.
No, now it's like too much.
It's gone too far.
Yeah, it's gone.
Like, go back to Bleachers.
Yeah. But with Charlie XCX, I've literally been listening to her like since Boom Clap, and like people are just now realizing that Boom Clap Girl is Charlie XCX.
Brat Charlie.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That shocks me that people didn't know.
Yeah, I saw this TikTok that was like 10 songs that like weren't Brat, and it was like I Love It, Boom Clap. I'm trying to think of some of her other songs.
Boys,
yeah. I was busy thinking about boys. But yeah, all of the people in the comments were like, that was Charlie?
Like, duh.
Yeah.
Were you born yesterday? And then they were, because their bio will be like 2010.
Yeah. Which is crazy because it means they're 14 then.
That's so freaky.
It is freaky.
I don't like it. Oof. That one hurts. Any other? Did we blow through our topics?
The only other thing I could think about is the DNC, because as you guys know, we live in Chicago. The DNC is happening this week.
Starting tomorrow.
Yeah, and
yeah, so when this comes out, it'll be up and running
in full force. I'm like not going into the office at all next week because of it, because I heard it's supposed to be crazy downtown.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane. My roommate and friend Bree is like, her company is like doing a lot of work for the DNC, and so I'm actually volunteering on Wednesday.
Oh, really?
It's not gonna be like at the actual like United Center, but there's like a separate
The McCormick
venue.
place.
So I'm gonna be there, and apparently it's like a home base for a bunch of the delegates.
Okay.
And you know who's a delegate? Jack Schlossberg.
Ooh,
So
I
like,
hope you see him.
I know. I'm trying to not get my hopes up too much that I just want to meet somebody. Like, imagine if I meet Tim Walz. Like, how crazy would that be? Or
That
like
would be
Bernie
crazy.
Sanders. Like, everyone's coming here. Hassan Piker's like coming. Like, and if I don't meet any of them, like, I am gonna be a little sad, but it's gonna be okay.
Yeah. I took the bus here today to get to Suzy's to record or whatever, and I was waiting at the bus stop, and I don't know if this guy was talking to me, but I was the only other person there, and I had my headphones in, and he was just like, y'all Biden supporters, now look what you're gonna do. There's all these protests and Trump this and Kamala that, and he was just like going off, and like I didn't want to look up because
What if he was talking to you?
Yeah, what if he was talking to me? But I was just like, what is this guy talking about?
No, that's too much.
And he's like, these protests and the DNC are causing traffic.
Like, okay.
Yeah,
Like, just wait for the bus like everyone else.
for real.
There's always some guy at the bus saying something.
There's always someone. There's literally always someone.
But I wonder if I can get any like merch, like any political merch. Like maybe I get the camo hat.
You should get that.
I feel like politician merch is so funny.
It
like, did you
is.
see on the website for like Kamala merch, there's like a Kamala bisexual mug and like Kamala trans mug.
I did not see that.
It's so, I think it's like, if I remember correctly, it's like her in different color suits that are like the colors of
the
like
pride
the flags.
That's crazy.
It's either that or it's just like the flag behind her and then like her like serving, and then she also has like there's like a young Doug Emhoff shirt, which is like her husband, and he's like hot, I guess, and so like he's on the shirt, and it's just so silly. Remember when Biden was trying to sell that like water or like juice or something that was like, I forget what it was called, but it was like dark Brandon like
I
juice.
don't remember that.
It was
But
like,
I do know what Brandon means now.
I still can't believe that.
I did see someone wearing a MAGA hat, like for the first time ever, like living in Chicago the other day. And I was like, what are you doing here, like wearing that hat?
I feel like every time I see one of those, it's just like a parody hat.
It was
so
like
it's probably
the legit
crazy to see
hat.
a real one.
Yeah, I was like
what are
that
you
is
doing here?
crazy. I think my favorite political merch was like the Bernie Sanders t-shirts that Bernie was selling.
Yeah.
When the bird like landed on him or whatever.
That was cute.
It was cute.
Did you remember, do you know who Jeb Bush is?
Yeah.
When he had like a guacamole bowl he was trying to sell.
That's crazy. That's like so random. Did you see the art of like George W. Bush like self-portraits? I don't
I did. I saw his
His
art.
like his feet in the bathtub.
But like, why was it kind of good? Like, what if he could have just been a painter and he didn't have to like be president and
Just like Hitler.
take us to war? Whoa.
That's literally like Hitler's like villain origin story, is
'cause
getting
he got
rejected from
rejected.
art school.
Yeah, he should have just stuck with it.
Yeah, like you could have gotten a little bit better. The TikTok that's like, this is my portfolio and this is what I got. And it's like the theme was like my inner demons, and it's like a bunch of pictures that look like shit.
I do love looking at the like AP art
Yeah.
TikToks. Like, here's what got me a 5, and I'm like, I don't know what a 5 means, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna take a look.
Like, good for congratulations, or I'm sorry. I ain't reading all of that though.
Exactly. Should we play our little game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, yay.
I think I picked a good one this week, except you might be able to guess it from like the first review.
Okay. I think I picked a little tricky one.
Ooh.
So I'm excited.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay. Let me open my email. Okay, so the first review is from Connor, who says, "Why is the website in this movie so similar to the Victorious website?"
Okay.
And then from Ella, who says, "Bye, this bitch wouldn't survive an hour on Stan Twitter."
Is it cyberbully?
Yep. The last review is from Drew, who said, "It's not that hard to take the cap off, LOL."
Yeah, that's good.
Shout out Cyberbully.
I feel
Emily
like
Osment.
that movie just had like an anniversary recently where it like turned 10 or something.
It came out in 2011.
Oh, never mind.
So maybe a couple years ago. It just turned 13.
Well,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, that's pretty
Teenager.
cool. Okay. So my movie, I actually have 4 reviews because they are a little bit trickier.
Oh geez.
I didn't want to pull your review from this movie, but it was very similar to Allie's review from this movie. So
I'm locked in.
Allie said, "Somehow avoided watching this movie for 7 years, so obviously late to the party, but holy shit."
Okay.
And your review was like very similar to that one, but your review like mentioned one of the actors' names.
Okay.
So, which is why I didn't use it.
Right.
And then this next one is from Lucy. "This cured my depression and brought it back in full force in the span of 2 hours."
Okay.
And a similar review from Liv. "The whole what could have been sequence continues to be my the reason for my death."
Okay.
And then the last one is from Noan. "What do you mean you don't like jazz?"
Oh, La La Land.
Yeah.
Aww.
I just watched it last weekend with Tyler and Giovanni. It was Tyler's first time seeing it. Honestly, that movie gets better and better every time I watch it.
I need to rewatch. I've only watched it like the one time.
It's like so good.
I love Ryan Gosling.
Good. And like the end sequence, they are dancing through the movie set and everything, and I just realized this time I watched, it's like my 3rd time watching it, that the movie set they're dancing through is like earlier when they're walking through like all the open sets and everything after he picks her up from work. It's that set, and she's like, "I love it." Wow. And then they're dancing through it later on.
Wow. Cinematography is crazy.
Actually crazy. Like just movies and like film and like fine
We're such
art.
film heads.
Yeah.
I'm a film buff.
I'm a cinephile.
Exactly. Period. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching, listening, subscribing. It really does mean a lot to us.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep trying harder and doing better, and
That was me trying harder.
wait, this is like, I should not say this, but that just reminded me of earlier. I was taking a shit and I got a headache because I was like pushing so hard.
You about getting an aneurysm from shitting?
I mean, that's like how old people die.
That
they
is,
like push too
that's
hard.
like how
and,
Elvis died.
yeah, but not me. I'm built different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I shouldn't have said that probably, but how many people are really watching this far anyway?
Right. It's like our retention rate or whatever.
It drops off after like 5 minutes.
We're like going through the stats for this one and it spikes up at this part.
Everyone's clicking in. Anyway,
Whew.
thank you. We love you. And we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, we will see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.